In this video, we're going to go through the 9-step process which I go through to design a visual identity. So step 1 will be the brief. What are we going to be talking about here? BokoFit is the name, is the business, and they sell fitness apparel while offering a free workout app, which is a digital training app. So they target people aged between 24 to 35 that need fitness information, and they are trying to fight their forecasted obesity feats. These words that describe the brand. We have bold, powerful, African, and resilient. So the brand identity will have to feel like these words. The next step to do will be to mind map and identify the keywords which could help with the visuals of the brand which we will design. So we have arms, biceps, man, dumbbell, squats, lion head, lion mane, lion roar, gorilla, shark. So before we get into all of these, there was one thing which the business owner mentioned to me during one of our calls. He mentioned that he really admired Gymshark, which is a competitor of his actually, and he admired their branding and how their logo looks like, the website, the whole brand feel, because the business model is kind of similar to his. So he was wondering if we could create something similar to it while making it unique to his own business and his own brand personality. So let's get back into it. So after combining the words together, we use just the words which can be visually pictured and they are physical. For example, you can picture arms, you can picture biceps, you can picture a man, you can picture a lion head, you can picture a gorilla, you can picture a shark. So now we use these words now to combine for the next stage of the design process, which will be to sketch out our logo ideas. So for this brand, we'll be creating something which is similar to a lion head, or will be related to an African lion, since a lion represents power, African, and boldness. So we'll sketch down 15 to 20 of these rough ideas which are in my head, and this is the fastest way to bring your ideas to life. So the sketching process is very important. So now we can move on to the next step, which is refining the idea. And to refine the idea, we will take these sketches which we have done and we will now bring them to clean them up. So I will take the 3 or the 4 best options which I have from my sketches. So this first logo mark option is kind of good, but the refined idea does not really bring the brand personality which we are going for. The next idea, or the second logo mark idea, this one now, it kind of looks too modern and it does not really have emotions to tell. It looks so rigid. The next idea now is really good. I really like this particular one because it really shows the lion in a very modern way, and there's also an arm inside which signifies strength, training, fitness, and gym. So I really love this idea so much. Now the fourth idea is very similar to the third one, just that in the sense of the head, it is different. I wanted to try something out to see how that would look like, but it did not really go as I planned, so we'll have to scratch that. So from the first to the fourth, they looked really good, but they never really ticked all boxes for me. So I had to look for another idea, and I combined all of the ideas which I had already refined to see what I could come up with. So now with this fit logo mark idea, I had to make it very sleek, very minimal with few lines, and I also used negative space. Now negative space in a logo is just so beautiful because it makes everything look so modern and so clean. With this particular logo mark, I will work with this and I'll present it to the client after refining it. So this is how it looks like at the end of everything. The next step, step 5, will be to choose our typography. So now we'll go with something which is very bold, and we'll pair it with a simple sans serif, and we'll add another font to this particular ensemble. Something which can be elegant in a way and add some more style to the brand, because I'm making it for adults and adults love to feel like they're exceptional. Now this font is meant to be used on things like marketing material, arts, and the rest. Step 6 now is the logo suite. This is where we'll combine the logo mark idea which we did in step 4, and we'll add some elements from the typography. We can now assemble our full logo suite. So we'll create multiple variations of the logo which can be used on tags, on social media profiles, on packaging, on websites and the rest. No matter where the logo may be needed, will always fit perfectly. Step 7 is the color palette. Now the color palette is something which was meant to be very simple and minimalistic, but now to add in that boldness, we'll bring in Spanish crimson, a shade of red which will be very vibrant, and when matched with the other simple minimalistic colors, it gives up a particular strong modern vibe, which is exactly what the brand is going for. Now step 8, we have the patterns or the illustrations. Now for these patterns or illustrations, now we will use the logo mark, the lines in the logo mark. Since they are so simple, so sleek and so modern, we can use them individually or combined to form our pattern, which can be used in the background of our social media or even on packaging or wherever needed. And step 9, the last step, and voila, here we combine everything which we have just talked about in the previous steps to be able to form our complete visual identity. So this can be used on the website, on the app which